Hey Explorers, I'm Mariah, co-owner of Explore Estes and your guide to adventure in Estes Park. If you're visiting Estes Park, Colorado in the month of September, you're in the right place. In this detailed guide, we'll help you make the most of your autumn escape. You can also skip ahead to the different sections of this video in the timestamps linked in the description below. So lace up your boots and let's embark on this adventure. Whether you're wandering through the lively town or exploring the breathtaking Rocky Mountain National Park, September offers a truly memorable adventure. September in Estes Park retains the vibrant spirit of summer, with visitor numbers similar to those in August. With approximately 700,000 visitors, the town remains active and bustling as we transition to fall. Prepare for delays when entering Rocky Mountain National Park, especially during peak hours. Long lines and wait times, sometimes exceeding an hour, are common, particularly if you plan on entering the national park during the morning or near the start or end of timed entry reservation hours for the day. Trails can also become overly crowded, so consider opting for less popular trails not located on the Bear Lake Road corridor for more solitude. We'll touch more on the timed entry reservation system in the Things to Do section later in this video, or you can skip ahead in the timestamps below. Public transportation begins to transition back to availability only on weekends, and routes are stopping for the remainder of the year in September in Estes Park. Also take note that ride-sharing services like Uber and Lyft very rarely operate in Estes Park no matter the season. Free shuttles in Estes Park, or also known as the Peak, begins operating on weekends only for routes outside of the downtown shopping area, with these same routes stopping at the end of the month. The hiker shuttle from the Estes Park Visitor Center to Rocky Mountain National Park begins only operating on the weekends as well. And the Mustang bus service, which offers transport on weekends from various cities like Denver and Boulder to Estes Park, stops running at the end of September. For more freedom, your best bet is to bring your own vehicle or utilize local ride services like us at Explore Estes to get around the area. At Explore Estes, we are a licensed transportation business that offers rides within Estes Park, ride services down the mountain as far as Boulder and Fort Collins, and rides to or from trailheads in Rocky Mountain National Park. See the description below for a link to request our ride services in town. Some rental options are available, but they're also very limited in town. Rentals include Up Top Automotive, who offer a few local vehicles, and Backbone Rentals, who specialize in 4x4 rentals. The Turo app is another rental choice with a few vehicles available. And if renting a vehicle, please note that we can begin to see snowfall towards the end of the month as we move towards winter. Consider an all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive vehicle, as weather can be unpredictable. Ensure you're comfortable with icy driving skills before heading into the mountains if you're trekking into higher elevations. September in Estes Park brings cooler days with average highs around 71 degrees Fahrenheit and chilly nights averaging 42 degrees Fahrenheit, with many evenings dipping into the 30s, though rarely below freezing. Afternoons can still be warm, especially at lower elevations, but cooler temperatures remain at higher elevations in Rocky Mountain National Park, as it cools about 3 to 5 degrees for every 1,000 feet in elevation that you gain. It's not uncommon to also see snowfall towards the end of the month, especially at higher elevations. As the season transitions, wildfire danger increases due to the drier conditions and lack of cloud coverage with little moisture, making September the clearest and sunniest month of the year. The landscape becomes dry and brown as vibrant wildflowers of summer have faded, making way for the golden hues of changing aspen leaves and reaching their peak by mid to late September. Sunrises occur around 6:40 a.m., setting the stage for exploration until sunset at approximately 7:15 p.m. Wind speeds average around 12 miles per hour, bringing a noticeable chill, especially at higher elevations. With limited daylight and cooler temperatures in September, layering is key, especially if you're hitting the trails. You may start off hiking in warmer weather, but the temperatures can quickly cool as the sun sets. Be sure to pack a moisture-wicking base layer, add a cozy fleece, and top it off with a waterproof or resistant outer layer. Be sure to wear wool socks and some waterproof boots to keep your feet dry. And lastly, don't forget sunscreen and hats, as the higher elevation brings you closer to the sun with more intense UV rays. Make sure to also check out our detailed list of what to pack for fall in Estes Park that's linked in the description below for some of our favorite gear. As the peak season begins to wind down, some activities start closing for the year in September. The Rocky Mountain National Park is the biggest draw of visiting Estes Park, Colorado in any season, but please note that timed entry reservations are still required to enter the national park in the entire month of September. Between peak hours of each day, you are required to secure a reservation to drive into the national park. However, there are ways to avoid the system if you are unable to grab a reservation for your visit. See the description below for links to resources and details regarding the timed entry reservation system. Some of our favorite activities to do in the month of September are to take a scenic drive on the iconic Old Fall River Road to the Alpine Visitor Center, then back down Trail Ridge Road to either Estes Park or Grand Lake, take a tour through the Rocky Mountain National Park for an informational guided experience, check out our private elk rut tours, also linked in the description below, visit the historic Stanley Hotel, take a hike in the mountains to see the changing aspen leaves, go horseback riding, ride the Mustang Mountain Alpine Coaster, ride the Estes Park aerial tram up Prospect Mountain, or shop downtown on Elkhorn Avenue for souvenirs. I hope this detailed guide helps you prepare for your visit to Estes Park, Colorado in September. Let us know in the comments below if you have any questions, or let us know if you visited the area in September and what your experience was like. Thanks so much for watching, and be sure to hit that like button if you found this video helpful, and subscribe for more informational videos about visiting Estes Park, Colorado and the Rocky Mountain National Park on the east side. Until next time, happy exploring!